Hello everyone, Shane Knutson here with Keller Williams, your trusted real estate consultant with over 26 years of experience in real estate consulting and corporate finance. If you need assistance with your real estate needs, please give me a call. My contact information is below, it's at the end of the video, and it's in the description. Be glad to help answer any questions you may have and help you to make the best decision for you and your family for your real estate needs. All right, it's September 27th. Hard to believe. It's almost October. It's fall now. And we started to get a little bit of weather this last week where it feels like fall. I imagine here in the next 2 to 3 weeks, it's probably going to be a dramatic fall off. The joke I used to use when I was consulting and traveling everywhere is we had 4 seasons in Texas. We have 3 weeks of spring, 3 weeks of fall, summer, and February. So spring and fall are my 2 favorite seasons, but they're just way too short, and this one will probably be short too. But I hope it's off to a great start for you and your family. All right, so let's get into the real estate numbers. So this week there were 226 homes that came on the market. And we're going to start, actually this week we're going to start with the market statistics themselves. So these numbers are based on Denton County, which is my main market area. And in looking at it, like I said, there were 226 homes that came on the market this week. There were 243 last week. We have 31 that are coming soon this week. There were 52 last week. And there were only 212 homes that went into contract this past week and 255 from the week before. Now, this week we actually had more homes come active than go into contract. It's the first time that's happened in 2 weeks and only the second time in the last 6. So you can see the turn in the market. There's fewer homes coming onto the market, but they're this week it was a bit of a down week in terms of homes going into contract as well. Now there was a report this week that I read talking about the upcoming real estate market and the impacts. And what they were saying is that inventory numbers, or in terms of the number of homes coming onto the market and being listed, is they're anticipating it going down. But they're also anticipating some of the buyer demand to go down at a relatively level amount with the listings, which is the normal business cycle. You know, things start to slow up as we get closer and closer to the holidays and the end of the year. And if that's the case, we have tight inventory numbers, and those numbers should stay fairly consistent, but they shouldn't exacerbate here as we go through the fall and into the winter. They should remain about the same. So it's still going to be a tight market for buyers out there, but it shouldn't be any worse than it shouldn't get any worse. Let's put it that way, in terms of just fewer homes available with a whole bunch of people trying to buy. The current level of inventory, which is about a month, should remain constant through the end of the year. Maybe we can get a little better. Okay, so that's kind of the state of where we are in terms of homes coming onto the market and going into contract. All right, so let's look at interest rates. We usually start there, but a little special this week. So the interest rates are from Yahoo Finance and Bankrate. They're based on a 740 credit score, and again, I'm not a mortgage broker. Now, the rates have stayed fairly steady here over the last couple of weeks. We were at 2.99 2 weeks ago for the 30-year fixed rate. Last week was at 3.02. This week's also at 3.02. So a little bit of bounce, but staying fairly constant. It's actually below average for the year on the interest rates. The average for the year is 3.06 on the 30-year fixed. So rates are still a little lower. If you look at the 15-year fixed, this week was at 2.27, 2.29 the last 2 weeks, so it actually came down a little bit. The 30-year fixed refinance rate was at 2.97. It was at 2.98 last week. The 15-year fixed refinance rate was at 2.25. It was at 2.27 last week, so both of those are down. And the 5-to-1 ARM is steady at 2.5. So we already talked about the market in terms of homes coming onto the market and the number of buyers out there and what we're kind of expecting there through the fall. The same can be said for interest rates. The Fed didn't make any moves on rates in the meeting last week. So interest rates should stay fairly steady, which is different. Earlier in the year, we were anticipating rates going up, especially in the fourth quarter. Looks like that's not going to be the case. The Fed looks like the Fed's going to intervene and try to keep rates down. That's not necessarily good for the overall economy, because the only way for them to do that is to put more money into the economy, which is going to push inflation up. Hopefully they can keep those things controlled, and the price indexes will stay fairly steady, because we have had a lot of inflation this year, which hurts buyers, which hurts everyone, really. Just buying power is down. But with the rates staying steady, that should be a help for buyers, and hopefully that remains the case. I'm cautiously optimistic about that. I still think with what's happened with the inflation rates, there's going to be some upward pressure on rates as we get towards the end of the year and into next year. But I'm not doing this full time as an economist. I'm just guessing, giving my best guess based on my training in finance and economics and what the news is out there on the day. So, but as I said, rates are supposed to stay fairly steady here over the fourth quarter. Let's hope that's the case. That'll help buyers out in this tight market. Having those lower rates really does help and increases your buying power. Thank you everyone for watching this far. I do appreciate it. Again, I'm Shane Knutson with Keller Williams, your trusted real estate consultant. If you like this video, be sure to gently press that like button. I definitely would appreciate it. It helps get the video out to more people. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We do a new video every week. We try to anyway. Some weeks we just can't quite get it done. But we definitely try to get a new video out every week. And also be sure to comment down below. We really enjoy your comments, and if you have any on this video or any topics you'd like to see. Thank you again for watching. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Hope your week is off to a great start, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.